Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with my co-host James Mason, where we bring insights and ideas to your daily trading activities. Good morning, James. How are you?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good.
All right, everyone. So, Dow futures are currently up 150 points. S&P is up 10 points. And for whatever reason, it's looking like it's going to want to come out a little bullish today, which I would not be surprised if it doesn't pull back and go deep red. It doesn't even make any sense why pre-market is up this much right here. So,
Jerome Powell
didn't
didn't give us any bad news. Market's responding positively to no bad news.
give us any good news either.
But the market reacts funny like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's the world we live in. It's kind of like this is manipulated a little bit.
That's a shocker.
I know, right? All right, everyone. How's everyone doing today? What are y'all looking at this morning? Go ahead and drop in the comment section and be sure to give us a like and give us a follow here on YouTube.
Here, let me show you something, James, real quick. I'm going to show you what a gold medalist upset victory face looks like and what all of our members are going to look like when POAI runs through $4. That's the universal language for, oh my God.
Oh, man. So have you even watched any of the Olympic stuff?
Just the news and highlights. But this story here, this 17-year-old from Alaska, where she won the 100-meter breaststroke, I watched that. And that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool story. So that's why I shared that today. And I've been following the women's soccer a little bit because I'm a soccer guy. How about you?
I'll be honest. I didn't even know the Olympics were even going on. I didn't even care.
If you look at the sports, it's crazy. They have like 3v3 basketball as an Olympic sport now.
It's dumb.
Yeah, so they're like pickup basketball is an Olympic sport now, and so all kinds of crazy little, weird stuff that you and I have probably never done in our lives, but our kids will do.
Yeah,
right.
Like I stopped watching it the last time the Olympics were around because it just started getting so political, and I didn't care for it at that point. But now the Winter Olympics, I love the Winter Olympics. That's pretty cool, especially.
Right. No, go ahead.
The event I think it's called curling.
Yeah.
There's
a real science to that.
But yeah, that's super cool. I like that.
That's what we should do when we get together, the four of us.
I know, right? We were going to say it at the same time. It's meant to be. It is meant to be. Done.
We come to Michigan. There's actually a curling club north of me, about an hour. I've never done it, but we should do it.
We should. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Like we don't have to worry about getting out of breath or anything.
No.
I'm cool with that. We're not going to sweat. We're not going to get out of breath. It's the perfect job.
And I think drinking is highly encouraged. Yeah. It's actually like a form of bowling.
Yeah.
I think we just took a shot at all the bowlers out there, though.
Yeah. Like, they might also just go ahead and give us gold medals.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Ryan Stahl just said we rehearsed that. Not true, Ryan.
I swear to God.
Ryan Stahl, no way, Jose. We did not rehearse that. That's just what great minds think like James.
Exactly. All natural. All right. What is this show about? Oh, this show is about stocks. Let's talk about some stocks. So, Todd, we have a very special IPO today.
We do. It was in their StockCast morning newsletter, Robinhood. So they've said they're going to launch today. The launch price is $38. A couple things I'm finding interesting about the IPO is one is Robinhood is offering a third of the opening purchase to their members, and those are in lockup for 30 days. So they're trying to use that as a way to retain and recruit new traders to their platform. And then the other thing is I'm seeing a lot of whispering, a lot of rumors in a couple different forums I kind of follow that there's a short locates available for Robinhood. So I think people are looking to come out of the gate shorting it, which if there's a lockup taking place with a large percentage and there's a lot of people looking to short it, I think this could be a recipe for disaster.
Oh, for sure. Also, too, Robinhood knows that people are pissed off and they're going to attempt to short them down. And I believe that was strategic to keep their PPS value up. Also, too, Citadel Capital, the one that everyone hates because of GameStop, AMC, all that shit, they back Robinhood. Let's be honest. I have a hard time seeing Citadel Capital, who literally funds Robinhood, not propping them up.
100%. I mean, there's an old saying in the business: follow the money. So if Citadel's invested here, follow the money. Not saying they can make a mistake and they can lose money, but this is not going to be an easy short, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't really see it getting hammered myself. It would just be too much risk to really go in for a short here, in my opinion. But it's going to be interesting, to see Robinhood, the platform who takes from the poor and gives to the rich, how they perform today.
Yep.
All right. Let's see what we got going on in the comments here.
Hey, real quick, kudos. We talked about a ticker yesterday. I know we don't like to go back up, but your Tilray call yesterday was amazing and spot on. You called out the breakout. It ran. It never pulled back, and it's still running this morning.
Yeah, Todd, I know it didn't pull back. Because I missed my entry and I was waiting for a pullback and it never pulled back and it kept going and I never got in.
But you did a great job calling it out.
I appreciate it. Unfortunately, calling out stocks and not trading them doesn't make any money.
I bet you Ryan Stahl rolled a big one and was banking on that all the way to the bank.
Ryan Stahl did trade it. That is for sure. And he was crushing it.
Good for him.
All right. Let's take a let's take a look at ticker RMED. I haven't looked at this one in a while.
Okay.
RMED. Let's see what we got going on. All right. So pretty much not really nothing on the short interest side, but shares outstanding 5.5 million. The float is 5.8 million. So they've been selling shares. That sucks. Just looking at their news real quick. They on the 26th filed an 8K, so that'd be worth looking into. But looking at this daily chart right here, we can see that we have first push up back here to test this 200 EMA line. Now, the good thing about this, guys, when you look at these charts, what I like to do when I'm looking at the daily chart, I have the 200 EMA up and I have the 9 EMA up. I like to wait for them to see, when they made that first attempt to push above that 200 EMA line and then pull back. When they pull back and start to consolidate like this, it's sitting on the support right here around the $3 range. That's actually when I like to start slowly just like making some small entries just to have a foothold in here. Now, it's not something that I would go heavy in on, but and I'll show you here in a second what I mean. But when it starts to consolidate like this after that first attempt up to that 200 EMA line.
We can't see your chart right now.
I'm sorry. Help.
There you go.
Zoe, you're going to have to chill out. You should have woke up sooner to go outside and go potty. Man.
That's as dog people, not as a kid.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, guys. So RMED, this first attempt going up here to this 200 EMA line, and then it pulling back and consolidating right here around this $3 support. Now, when I say I like to just like take a small entry, I really mean just take a small entry, because there's a good chance this thing could just keep going down. You know, it's still on a downward trend. I mean, even though there's just a short period of time that's consolidating, this thing could easily drop more. But when it makes that first test up to that 200 EMA, I now know its potential. I now know its range that it will likely go and test later on. And then what usually happens is that second run up usually breaks above that 200 EMA a little bit. I mean, it's really kind of hard to tell because it's just going to be situational for each ticker. But it usually breaks up above that 200 EMA that second time. And then, you know, once you get to these highs, that's when you would sell, unless there was a catalyst or whatever. But I would probably still just sell there, because, I mean, shit, you're talking almost, you know, anywhere from 200 to 300% profit already. So if I was going to look for a technical breakout before making more of an entry here, unfortunately, I mean, like I said, I just take a smaller position right here just to have some shares. You know, because you never know what can happen. But I would, when I entered this, I would fully expect it to drop more, just so we're clear. Now, once this starts to curl back up and breaks above this 509 range, that would be pretty much my entry point. And then I'd ride that momentum up to probably the target price between 824 to around that 940 range. And then I'll just pop smoke and get out of there. But I want to show you guys really quick the setup I was talking about. Let's see, nope, not there. Damn, I tell you, I can usually find this setup all day long. And then when I go to look for it, nope. Okay, hold on. Let me clear all these lines off for y'all. We'll look at ticker APOP just so I can show this. All right. So this is the setup I was talking about. You know, it comes up here, tests that 200 EMA line that first time, pulls back, consolidates, and then that second push up. That's what I was meaning. So that's what I like to look for, this setup in general. And that's what I would be looking for on ticker RMED. So let's take a look at something else.
All right, we're about 10 minutes from the start of the market, just less than 10 minutes.
All right. And I'm not really seeing much of anything else in the comment section, but
yeah, someone's asked about APVO.
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 All right, APVO. Let's take a look. Not really much on the short interest side, but shares outstanding, almost 4.5 million shares outstanding. The float, 2.1 million. 67% is held by institutions, so that's cool. But I mean, heck, we had this strong run back here. So really, with this setup, what I like to look for is, you know, after it's already dying off, it's going to want to try to get back above that 200 EMA line. And if I'm like making an entry, say like right in here, I'm pretty much selling like once it comes back above that 200 EMA line, because it usually tends to kind of get a little choppy up in this range and then get rejected again and then sell off. But this would not be a clean setup that I would like to personally trade. I mean, its strong run is over, and Yeah, there's just better stuff to get more potential out of there. But let's talk about really quick Tesla and their earnings the other day. I didn't even think about mentioning this. Man, they had like 10 times the amount of revenue that they declared year over year. Like that's just it's impressive. I don't know if you heard about that or not.
I saw that. I also saw something where Congress had an original bill proposal that was funding for EV.
Mm-hmm.
That the negotiated number was 90% of less than that. So they Congress took a heavy slash to that budget item. So I don't know how it's going to play out for Tesla in the next couple of days, but I saw that last night.
I guess they're not serious about EV then.
Well, that was what. Yeah, everything else was like 10% cut, 15%, maybe at 20%, and then it was 90%.
It's funny how politicians work, push and push and push all the clean energy and then shit all over it.
Yeah. So we're about 6.5 minutes, 7 minutes away from the start of the market. Any final thoughts going in today, James?
No, pretty much the only thing is stay out of NKLA, Nikola. Man, that's going to be a screwy one. Trevor Milton got indicted, and yeah, that sucks to be him.
Yeah, that's going to be a bad day. It's going to be a bad day at the office.
Yep. So other than that, yeah, I don't have anything else. We'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens. And, just a quick update on predictive oncology. Again, guys, I've been saying this so many times, but I know people are not going to listen. Everybody's going to complain. Give them like an additional 2 weeks, because if you've ever did a job like working with like big corporations or government stuff, paperwork takes time. That's all I'm saying. So other than that, all right, Todd, that is a wrap for me. Do you have anything to say?
No, I'm just, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be coming to you from a remote location tomorrow, doing a little traveling. So I'm not sure what my setting will look like, but we'll see. Hopefully I'll have a surprise for you.
All right. Sounds great. Well, everyone, trade safe, trade smart, and we will catch y'all later.
Take care.